Good morning and welcome to our morning movement ritual in the Supermom Club. Today for our session, if you can clear out a space where you can access your wall, we'll be using the foot or the heel against the wall. And our target area is going to be, we've been focusing a lot on our hips lately and studying how they work. And so our target area is going to be our upper hamstrings, like right there, kind of with the gluteal fold, and the lower glutes. Now, it's no secret that we tend to be very front dominant with our lifestyles and the things that we do. We sit a lot, we walk, most everything's forward. And so typically, we're very alive and awake and sometimes overactive in our hips, hip flexors, and our thighs. And so we're going to work on getting all that to relax so that we can get the other side on board. So as we get started, just begin taking your fists, and an effective way to get a overactive muscle calm is to massage it or rub it. Do one or both at the same time. And you really don't even have to do that very vigorously or even very hard. It's just really getting that circulation, breaking up the adhesions that might be there. And just feeling the warmth underneath your fist as you, so to speak, rub and scrub your leg. And just generally waking up your legs and just shaking them up. So what it's going to look like is the heel in the back is going to be tipped up on its end, and you're going to be resting that heel against the wall. The other foot stepping forward, so you're in a split stance, I'd say about 2 foot distance between toes and back of the heel, and bending your front knee. Back knee is bent as well. Now right away, you can feel, okay, what muscles are engaging. So you're in a split stance, your heel is resting on the wall, your front foot is on the ground. Push down into that heel and see what happens. Likely you're feeling a lot of activity up here. Good morning. Now, what can you do? And we've been working a lot on glutes. So thinking back to when we were on the floor doing our bridge and we were squeezing our glutes. Remember that? I think that was Monday or Tuesday. Inhale, and then exhale as you fold forward. Activate your inner thighs. You are going to become a movement magician too. You're going to start magically knowing how to adjust your own body. So from the side, I'm pitched forward a little bit. Now, can you feel, when you do that, can you feel your back side come on board and then come back up? And if not, that's okay. It may take a few times of doing it. Now, take your fingers and put them in your hip crease. And as you fold forward, do you feel any bulging or tightening up of the muscles? And likely you do, because I don't really know a single person that I've ever evaluated that didn't have tight hip flexors. It's just a given. So folding forward, oh, there, I just did it, I felt it. So it'll feel kind of like a little twitch or contraction under your fingers. And just gently touching. Don't push hard, but just gently touch and just ask those muscles to relax. And it may not happen the first or the 5th try. Just keep trying on working that. Take a deep breath in, exhale. Okay, just shake it out. And we're going to add something to this. So we'll go into that forward pitch, okay, relaxing here, taking our left arm up. So we've got right leg forward and then twisting. Notice what wants to happen. So your knee might want to cave in. So what you want to do is press your knee out so that there's no wobbling in the knee. So you're pitched forward, turning across and up. to now start to turn your hips. So my left hip is coming across and then back. And hopefully you're feeling some activity back here in the glutes. Press down into your heel and your big toe to create stability through your foot. Lots of concentration here, because when we're not concentrating, those overactive muscles like the thighs, hip flexors, they take over. Last one. All right, and then shake it out. Rub your derriere and give it a little massage. Left foot forward, right heel, just propping it up on the wall or on a baseboard, and loosen, shake the body loose. Hips, you can put fingers on the hip flexors and fold forward. And then stand back up. Dig into your heel of the left foot. Press down, body forward, torso forward, and then back up. And so just studying, noticing what is going on here, and how can I do this without gripping in my hip flexor or my thigh. Okay, forward and back, and just wondering. I know for me, my left side doesn't quite come on board as easily, so it takes a little more concentration. And yes, even fitness instructors, especially fitness instructors, have imbalances. You would be amazed because we use our bodies so much, how much injury and maybe even denial there is in the fitness industry. I didn't say that. Good. And then come forward. Hold. Right arm. Cross over. And open. So you're taking your right hip, crossing it over toward the left, and then opening. So your hip is pivoting, turning with the movement of your rib cage. So remember how we've been working on that? Ribs and hips are connected. Inhale, exhale. Remember that deep breathing? Catch, inhale, release, exhale. Okay, I'm showing the movement of the diaphragm pelvic floor. Crossing over. Thigh bone pressing out. Couple more. Maybe feeling some fire back here in the glutes. Maybe you're feeling nothing at all, and that's okay too. And then coming back. And maybe it's like ever so slight that you're feeling it. So shake that out. And we are going to just do a little stretch. So if we take our left foot forward, right foot back, you can even have a hand on the wall, but we're just bowing forward with straight legs and stretching the back of the leg. You can have your hand on your thigh, or perhaps put your hand on something steady. And notice what your hips are doing. Are they off balance? Try to set them so they're even and aligned. Deep breath in. Exhale, maybe go a little deeper. And can you do this stretch while relaxing in here, in the hip flexor? Inhale. Exhale, standing tall. Stepping the feet together. And changing sides. Right foot forward, left foot back. Legs straight. Standing tall and folding forward. Back of the leg stretching. Deep breath in. Exhale, evening out our hips. Balance. And softening your belly. And just focusing in on that stretch through the back of the right leg. Couple more breaths. Pressing into both feet, inhale, and exhale, standing up tall, facing forward and just lunging over to one side, stretching through your inner thighs, knee over the ankle, and then coming back to center, other side. So a reminder that in just a short while, like 20 minutes, we're going to gather for our monthly Zoom Q&A, where you get to bring to me all your questions and come back to center and bend your knees, roll up. And I just sent an email right before I went on live here, so check your email inbox for the link to our Zoom room. Standing tall and just noticing. You might even test your balance after doing that, because now that those muscles back here are alive, you might feel like, oh, okay, I'm more stable, I'm more steady. It's fun to see the progress start to finish. In 10 minutes, you can really do a lot. So thank you. I always appreciate live participation and your recordings when you hashtag replay. I love that too. So love to see that you're here and engaging, and I hope to see you in a short while on our Zoom session. All right, bye-bye.